Hey everyone, George here, hope you're doing well. So before I begin this video, if you like my content, please like, comment and subscribe. The support of my channel is very much appreciated. So, for today's video on maths, I'm actually at Thorpe Park today, so a major theme park in the UK for those of you who don't happen to know. And I thought this would be a fun way, rather than doing stuff I normally would do, to look at some mathematical applications. So, today what I wanted to do is look at queue times and form a ratio of ride time. So how long a ride typically takes to complete, and compare that with the queue length, and we can check how much longer you're queuing compared to for every second you're on the ride. So there are a few rides here that we can have a look at, so without further ado, let's do this. So first up, I'm outside Nemesis Inferno, which is one of the big coasters here at Thorpe Park. Now, I queued 10 minutes for it this morning, which is 600 seconds if you convert from minutes to seconds. The ride itself lasts 103 seconds, so 1 minute 43 seconds. What we can do is put these as a ratio, and then we can simplify. And what we end up with, if we round, is the ratio 6:1. So what this means is, on a 10-minute queue, that you end up queuing for approximately 6 times longer than you're on the ride for. So that's our first one. So let's check out what else is available. So I'm now outside Colossus, which is one of the other major coasters here at Thorpe Park. Now, the queue earlier on was only 5 minutes, so nice and short. So 5 minutes is the same as 300 seconds. And the ride length itself is 92 seconds, or 1 minute 32 seconds. So what we can do, we can form a ratio out of this. We can then divide and simplify, and what we get is the ratio 3:1. So it turns out that in a 5-minute queue, you're queuing for approximately 3 times as long as you're on the ride for, with a 5-minute queue on Colossus. So that's the next one. So I'm outside the Saw roller coaster here, another one of the major coasters here at Thorpe Park. So Saw has a total run time of 100 seconds, and it currently has a 35-minute queue, which is 2100 seconds. So if you form a ratio with this, what we end up with is 21:1. So what it means is you're going to spend about 21 times longer in the queue line than you do on the ride. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, please like, comment and subscribe. It does help the channel grow. So thank you again for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm going to be bringing more mathematical content in the near future. So take care of yourself and all the best.